Welcome to Nature Walk, the podcast where we explore the wonders of the natural world and the challenges it faces. I'm your host, David, and I'm excited to share with you today's fascinating story. The Amazon rainforest, one of the most incredible ecosystems on our planet, is facing a crisis. A recent study published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences has revealed that the Amazon is experiencing unprecedented damage due to droughts and fires. The 2023 to 2024 droughts have had a devastating impact on the rainforest, with widespread tree mortality and an increase in greenhouse gas emissions. But what's even more alarming is that the Amazon is nearing a tipping point, beyond which it may never recover. Scientists warn that if deforestation continues at its current rate, the Amazon could collapse, leading to catastrophic consequences for the environment, biodiversity, and human societies. The Amazon plays a critical role in regulating the Earth's climate, producing about 20% of the world's oxygen and supporting an incredible array of plant and animal species. But it's not just the rainforest itself that's at risk. The consequences of its collapse would be felt far beyond the Amazon basin. For example, a study found that deforestation in the Amazon reduces precipitation and soybean yields across southern Brazil. This highlights the intricate connections between the rainforest, climate, and agriculture. The Amazon's rainfall system supports one of the world's major agricultural regions, and its loss could have severe impacts on food production and global food security. As we continue to navigate the challenges of climate change, it's essential that we prioritize the conservation of the Amazon and other critical ecosystems. This includes reducing deforestation, promoting sustainable land use practices, and supporting conservation efforts. The story of the Amazon serves as a reminder of the delicate balance of our planet's ecosystems and the urgent need for action to protect them. As we explore the natural world on this podcast, we'll be delving into more stories like this, highlighting the challenges and opportunities for preserving the beauty and wonder of our planet. We'll be right back with more fascinating stories from the natural world on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk. As we continue our journey through the natural world, we find ourselves in the picturesque lagoons of Mannar, northern Sri Lanka, where a vibrant spectacle of pink and white greater flamingos has been a staple of the region's tourism industry. These majestic birds, with their distinctive long necks and large wingspans, have captivated the hearts of wildlife enthusiasts and locals alike. However, a disturbing trend has emerged, threatening the very existence of these iconic migrants. Recent reports have surfaced of greater flamingos meeting their demise in collisions with power cables in the area. A necropsy performed by the Department of Wildlife Conservation revealed that the birds' long necks were slashed mid-flight by the cables, resulting in fatal injuries. This alarming discovery has sparked urgent concerns among conservationists, who warn that energy infrastructure, including proposed wind power projects, is increasingly encroaching on sensitive habitats like the Vankalai Sanctuary in Mannar. The threat posed by power lines to flamingos is not unique to Sri Lanka. In several African countries, similar incidents have been recorded, with a staggering 464 flamingo deaths reported in South Africa alone between 1997 and 2019. In western India's Gujarat state, a study found that 76 flamingos were killed due to collisions with electric wires between 2002 and 2005. As we delve deeper into this issue, it becomes clear that the impact of human development on these sensitive ecosystems can be devastating. The story of Sri Lanka's Bundala National Park serves as a cautionary tale. In the 1980s and early 1990s, the park's lagoons were a haven for greater flamingos, with flocks numbering over 1,000 birds. However, as irrigation developed in the area, the salinity of the wetlands decreased, causing the small crustaceans and microorganisms that flamingos relied on to disappear. Without sufficient food resources, the birds abandoned the habitat. In Mannar, the local economy is deeply intertwined with the presence of these magnificent creatures. As Indika Jayafissa, a guest relations officer at a local hotel, notes, when the flamingos arrive, hotel occupancy shows an immediate and significant rise. The growing ecotourism niche around these birds has created a sense of hope and responsibility among locals to protect their habitat. As we consider the plight of the greater flamingos in Mannar, we are reminded of the delicate balance between human development and conservation. It is imperative that we prioritize the protection of sensitive habitats and take measures to mitigate the impact of energy infrastructure on these incredible birds. The fate of the greater flamingo serves as a poignant reminder of our responsibility to preserve the natural world for future generations. Welcome back to Nature Walk, dear listeners. As we conclude our journey through the wonders of the natural world today, I'd like to take you to a rather unexpected location, a garden in Somerset, England. It's here that Natasha Welch made a discovery that has left her and many of us in awe. Among the usual greens and browns of her garden, Natasha spotted something truly rare and extraordinary: pink grasshoppers. These tiny creatures are not just any ordinary grasshoppers. They carry a genetic mutation that makes them stand out vividly against their more camouflaged counterparts. What's fascinating about this discovery is not just the rarity of these pink grasshoppers, but also the factors that have allowed them to thrive in Natasha's garden. As Anne Halpin from the Somerset Wildlife Trust points out, the presence of 4 cats in the household might be a significant factor as they deter birds that would otherwise prey on these conspicuous insects. Moreover, Natasha's gardening habits, particularly her decision not to cut her grass too frequently, have created a favorable habitat for these grasshoppers. This story beautifully illustrates the interconnectedness of species and their environment. By creating a diverse and welcoming space, even in our own backyards, we can support a wide range of life forms. The advice from Somerset Wildlife Trust to create a mixture of high and short grass is a simple yet effective way to encourage biodiversity in our gardens. It reminds us that even the smallest actions can have significant impacts on local ecosystems. As we hear stories like Natasha's, we're inspired not just by the rarity of her discovery, but also by the potential each of us has to make a positive difference in the natural world. So, as we wrap up today's Nature Walk, I encourage you to look at your own garden or outdoor space with fresh eyes. Consider the small changes you could make to support local wildlife, from leaving some areas of grass uncut to planting a variety of flora that can attract different species. Every effort counts, and together we can contribute to a healthier, more vibrant natural world. That's all for today's Nature Walk. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep exploring your natural world.